Welcome. We are solving this question. It is from GATE 2008 from electronics branch. So in this question it is given that in the circuit the transistors M1 and M2 are identical. NMOS transistors. So this M1 and M2 they are identical NMOS transistors. And it is also given that M2 is in saturation. So this transistor is in saturation. M2 is in saturation and output is unloaded. So no resistance is connected to output, so it is unloaded. So there will be no current here. So this current Ix, this Ix is equal to this Is because this no current is flowing in towards the load. So output is unloaded. We have to find the current Ix is related to I bias. So this is a biasing current I bias, and we have to find the relationship between this Ix and I bias. Okay, so this current I is 0, this is Ix. So four options were given. So this circuit is of current mirror. This circuit is a current mirror circuit using MOSFET. This is a current mirror. This is a current mirror circuit. So now we will try to find the relation. So this MOSFET M1, this is your M1 MOSFET. So this is the drain terminal D1, this is the source terminal. This is Is, this is your source terminal S1. So and this is the gate terminal G1. So you can see the drain terminal and the gate terminal of MOSFET M1 are shorted. The gate and the drain terminal of MOSFET M1 are shorted. So in a current mirror circuit, always you will see one MOSFET will have the drain and gate terminal shorted. So and this MOSFET is also this was connected to ground. Again in this MOSFET also, this is the gate terminal G2. So you can see gate terminals of both the MOSFET are at same voltage. The gate terminals of both the MOSFET are at same voltage. So now if we write the equation of drain current for MOSFET 1, then we can say ID1, and obviously the gate currents are 0. So this current is 0, this current is also 0, because in a MOSFET the gate currents are always 0. So obviously this current will also be 0. So this current will be equal to I bias only. So the drain current of first MOSFET is equal to I bias. So we can write ID1 equal to mu n COX W by 2L VGS minus Vt square VGS1. Also both the MOSFETs are identical, so W by L ratios will also be identical. Now if we have to write the drain current for this MOSFET, then obviously the drain current of M2 will be equal to Ix. This is the ID2. So ID2 will obviously be equal to Ix. So I can write here Ix equal to mu n COX W by 2L VGS1 VGS2 minus Vt square. Okay, VGS2 minus Vt square. So you can see the gate terminals of both the MOSFET are at same voltage, and the source terminal, this is the source terminal of second MOSFET S2. Source of both the MOSFET are also at same voltage. So VGS1 will be equal to VGS2. VGS1 equal to VGS2. Suppose for a second I am assuming that W by L ratio are different. So W by L1 and W by L of 2. What I am assuming is that the W by L ratios of both the MOSFETs are different. Let us just assume that. So but VGS1 equal to VGS2. This is the most important condition for a current mirror circuit, that the gate to source voltage of both the transistors must be same. So if we divide these two equations, then VGS1 minus VGS2 are same. So this will and this will get cancelled. Also both the MOSFETs are identical. So this and this term will also get cancelled. So ID1 upon Ix, and ID1 is nothing but ID1 is equal to I bias is equal to W by L of 1 upon W by L of second. So this is the relationship between both the currents. I bias upon Ix is equal to W by L of 1 and W by L of second transistor. So if the W by L ratios are same, then I bias will be equal to Ix, and in this question it is given that both the transistors are identical. So I bias will be equal to Ix. But this relationship is very important. A lot of questions have been asked in various competitive exams on this relationship between W by L ratios of both the MOSFETs. So in some questions different W by L ratios were given and we have to find the relation between both the currents. But here W by L ratios are same, so I bias will be equal to Ix. In this question I bias is equal to Ix. So but this relationship is very important. So for a current mirror circuit, one transistor must have drain and gate connected together. Also the second transistor must be in saturation. The second transistor must be in saturation, because since the drain and gate of this transistor are connected, so it is already in saturation. But M2 has to be in saturation, and it was given that M2 is in saturation. If M2 is not in saturation, if this transistor is not in saturation, we cannot apply this formula. So remember, M2 has to be in saturation for this formula to be applicable, because otherwise this relationship will not be applicable for transistor M2. And also the drain and gate of this MOSFET are connected, so it is in saturation, because the condition for saturation is VDS must be greater than VGS minus VT for NMOS. This is the condition for NMOS transistor to be in saturation. So in this question, for this transistor M1, this condition is satisfied, so it is in saturation. And any MOSFET in which drain and gate are connected will automatically be in saturation. So remember that for M2 has to be in saturation. So it was given in question that M2 is in saturation, so our condition was satisfied. So in this way we can solve the questions. Thank you, and please like and share the video and subscribe the channel.